Welcome to another episode of Luxury Infinite. If you enjoy all things luxury, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on any of our latest and greatest uploads. Japan is one of the world's most unique countries, a vibrant blend of futuristic technology and modern attractions with fascinating ancient history and architecture. It is this wealth of contrasts which makes the land of the rising sun such a captivating travel destination, with enough to entertain and amaze any visitor seeking to explore its modern cities and beautiful landscape. The string of islands that make up Japan stretch over 1,500 miles across the North Pacific Ocean, covered in rugged mountains and dense forests that sit harmoniously beside the cutting-edge buildings of cities like Tokyo and Osaka. Japanese culture offers a wide range of new experiences in food, hospitality, and entertainment. And whether you are seeking to explore the country's history or simply enjoy the multifaceted lifestyle, Japan is a location that truly has something for everyone. Number 20, catch a glimpse of Mount Fuji. The legendary Mount Fuji is located on Honshu, the largest of Japan's islands, and it is a must-see on many tourists' bucket lists. On clear days, the iconic peak is best admired from the town of Hakone, or the Fuji Five Lakes region, especially Lake Kawaguchi, which offer unobstructed views of the active volcano, capped with snow in the winter and the spring. However, Mount Fuji is commonly obscured by clouds, and so checking the weather forecast before sightseeing is advised. Or you can allow a few days in the area to maximize your chances of admiring the sacred mountain. Number 19, visiting the shimmering Golden Temple. Kinkaku-ji, or the Golden Temple, is one of Kyoto's most popular attractions, a Zen Buddhist temple that has its two top floors covered in golden leaf, viewed from across a large pond that perfectly reflects an image of the opulent building. The Golden Temple is a popular location, and large crowds are best avoided by visiting in the early morning or at dusk for breathtaking views of the temple as the setting sun reflects off its shining exterior. Number 18, explore the Torii Gates at Fushimi Inari. The Fushimi Inari Shrine in southern Kyoto is one of the most unique shrines you can visit in Japan. It's most famous for its trail of orange torii gates, winding through a forest up the side of the sacred Mount Inari. This trail leads to spectacular views of Kyoto if you climb high enough, and is best hiked in the early morning or evening when there are less visitors. Number 17, picnic beneath the cherry blossoms. The most popular time to visit Japan is in the spring, when the cherry blossoms are in season, and for a short time the delicate pink blossoms are everywhere you look. The Japanese enjoy this spectacular show of nature with the traditional custom of hanami, a flower viewing party where friends and family gather to picnic beneath the sakura, the cherry blossom trees. Number 16, enjoy the peace of a Japanese garden. Traditional Japanese gardens are regarded across the world as places of tranquility, designed meticulously so that every element of the space showcases natural beauty. Garden design is considered an art form in Japan, and so you can see some of the incredible work in places like Kenroku-en in Kanazawa, Kokedera in Kyoto, and the Adachi Museum of Art in Yasugi. Number 15, soak in an onsen. An onsen is a Japanese hot spring and bathing facility, which can range from a simple indoor bath to a luxurious outdoor experience. Depending on where you visit, the steaming waters are wonderfully relaxing, and many outdoor onsens provide fantastic views as you soak in the naturally heated pools. Traditionally, onsens are communal, divided by gender, and enjoyed in the nude. However, some ryokans offer private springs, which you can reserve if you are staying overnight and want to bathe in a more secluded environment. Number 14, dash across the Shibuya Crossing. If you are seeking to experience the modern busyness of Japan, the famous Shibuya Crossing is an essential place to visit. 5 intersections converge at the busiest road crossing in the world, and you can either join the crowds or just sit and watch from above in a nearby building. Number 13, treat yourself to a kaiseki meal. A kaiseki meal is an incredibly high-quality multi-course meal in which intricate dishes are served to guests using ingredients that are always seasonal and beautifully presented. The best place to experience one of these is during a stay at a high-end ryokan or as part of an overnight Buddhist temple stay if you are vegetarian. Number 12, see the Japanese snow monkeys. The Japanese macaque is a species of monkey that is native to Japan and can be found in the most northern regions of the country. A wonderful sight is the groups of monkeys bathing in hot springs at the Jigokutani Monkey Park in Yamanouchi, or you can take a hike up the aptly named Monkey Mountain in Iwatayama to see the animals in the wild. Number 11, watch a geisha performance. Whilst it is possible to spot one of the highly skilled women of art on the streets of Japan, they mostly perform at private events or in special tea house gatherings in the geisha district, which tend to be very exclusive events. But Kyoto is the heart of the Japanese geisha world and holds 5 annual geisha dances in the spring and autumn, which are an excellent opportunity to witness the incredible performance skills that these women spend years learning. Number 10, enjoy delicious sushi. Whether you are new to the food or a seasoned enthusiast, sushi is a dish to be enjoyed as much as possible in Japan. You can enjoy the delicacy fresh from the source at numerous fish markets around the country, purchase it from many convenience stores and small eateries, or visit the world-famous sushi restaurant Sukiyabashi Jiro in Tokyo if you can make a reservation. Number 9, marvel at the giant Buddha in Todaiji. Japan has very strong ties to the Buddhist religion, and one of the most impressive Daibatsu, or giant Buddha statues, can be found at the Todaiji Temple in Nara. The temple is one of the most famous landmarks in all of Japan, and it features a 15-meter-tall bronze statue of the Buddha. Until recently, the hall in which the statue is kept held the record as the world's largest wooden building and is an awe-inspiring location to visit and learn more about the history of the city of Nara. Number 8, watch sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestling is a fascinating and entertaining spectacle that is steeped in tradition and a very popular event in Japan. The country's national sport has professional tournaments that take place 6 times a year in different cities and are definitely worth booking tickets to see if your trip coincides with these dates. Number 7, ride a bullet train. Train travel in Japan is clean, comfortable, and incredibly efficient, and taking a Shinkansen, or bullet train, makes traveling between cities fast and simple. Purchasing a Japan Rail Pass will allow you to travel on any of the Shinkansen without making a reservation, and it's an excellent way to ensure the journeying across the country goes without a hitch. Number 6, stay in a capsule hotel. Capsule hotels are a very popular type of accommodation in Japan where visitors sleep in comfortable, compact pod spaces instead of the usual private rooms, ranging from basic to very luxurious. These hotels are not as claustrophobic as you may initially think and are a must for at least one night if you are staying in several different places during your trip. Number 5, bask in the quiet of a bamboo forest. Forests of bamboo can be found all around Japan, and the tall green plants provide quiet, magical groves that feel worlds away from the bustle of the country's busy cities. Arashiyama is the most famous bamboo forest in Japan, but it's also the most popular with tourists, so a secluded alternative is the Sagano Bamboo Forest outside of Tokyo, which is smaller, but just as beautiful. Number 4, admire an original Japanese castle. You might not expect to find castles in a place like Japan, but nestled in the mountains above modern civilization are a number of beautiful old buildings that are an echo of the country's ancient past. There are 12 castles across the country that have not been touched by war damage or any natural disasters, all of which are worth visiting to appreciate their distinctive architectural style. Himeji Castle in Hyogo is considered the most spectacular of these castles and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a well-regarded national treasure. Number 3, take part in a tea ceremony. A traditional tea ceremony in Japan is not only an excellent way to experience a classic part of the country's culture, but also to learn more about the history behind the practice. Matcha green tea is prepared and served alongside sweet foods to balance the flavor of the drink, and some ceremonies offer you the chance to dress in a kimono and really immerse yourself in the practice. Number 2, hit the slopes and go skiing. If you are taking a trip to Japan in the winter, make the most of the snowy weather and visit one of its many ski resorts. The slopes in Japan are some of the best locations for dry powder skiing in the world, with snow that is incredibly light, dry, and fun to ski on. Number 1, visit the Art Island of Naoshima, a small island in the Seto Inland Sea. Naoshima is entirely filled with art museums and galleries and makes for a perfect day trip. You can hire bikes in order to cycle the entire island, or just explore on foot and take in some of its incredible architecture. enjoying the Mediterranean atmosphere and climate. And with that, we've reached the end of this video, all about 20 things to do in Japan. If you enjoyed it and you found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.